Beloved Masters, many years ago, I conveyed a message entitled Mandate for Change. The opening paragraph read, I wish to give you a mandate for the coming months and for the new millennium. Take heed, if you will, for these are some of the most critical, important years you will ever experience on the planet Earth. I have told you that these are years of integration, integrity, and of transcending the illusion of the third and fourth dimensions. Many of you, as seekers of light, took this message to heart and have diligently striven to transmute or eliminate old limiting thought patterns and your narrow-focused reality of the past. You have learned to return your consciousness to your heart center and to live in the now moment, thereby balancing and harmonizing your own force field and gradually expanding your sacred space further and further out into the world at large. For a very long time, we have been preparing you for your spiritual journey back into higher dimensional awareness, and the reintegration of your vaster God Self. We are most pleased to inform you that all is now in place for the next phase of the accelerated ascension process. We will recap a very small portion of the important information we have given so you will understand what is transpiring, and also to help you prepare for these momentous times, we have given you the blessed gift of how to access and build your pyramid of power/light in the fifth dimension. This was to show you how easily you can manifest your desires when you are no longer influenced by the collective consciousness and the distortions of the third/fourth dimensions. We taught you how to release old outmoded agreements and potential karmic probable futures, as you raised and balanced your frequency patterns, and moved through the process of stepping off the wheel of karma and into a state of grace. You quickly learned how to heal the past and script your future with the help of your angelic friends. However, the most important aspect of spending time in your fifth dimensional pyramid was to help you become acclimatized and accustomed to functioning in a fifth dimensional environment. Those of you who have diligently stayed the course are making remarkable headway in becoming a living meditation, and are well on your way to self-mastery. As co-creators of peace, joy, and abundance, you have become much more disciplined in your thoughts, actions, and deeds. When you are heart-centered and soul-focused, you move quickly through the challenges, tests and opportunities before you, as you process them, and turn the knowledge of the experience into the wisdom of a master. Again, we have requested that our messenger excerpt a recent past message which will give you a better understanding of the process that is unfolding on your planet in this pivotal year. We have often spoken of the portal openings and cities of light, however, you still do not fully understand what we are endeavoring to tell you. We have also told you that there are wondrous beings of light from throughout the omniverse who have journeyed to your galaxy/solar system/planet to observe the phenomenal transformational process now in progress. In the past, these great beings sent down refracted portions of themselves. However, because this is a critical and momentous era in the evolution of your universe, and especially the Earth and its solar system, they were asked to come forth fully empowered in all their magnificence. If you understand the workings of the universe, you know that it is not possible for any of the great beings to come down into the lower dimensions in which you reside in their full brilliancy and splendor. Remember, we have told you that all of the great masters, avatars, and messengers of the Creator, in order to walk among you, brought forth only a small facet of their true magnificence into the physical vessel in which they incarnated. In order for these emissaries of the Creator to make the journey down from the highest realms of creation, they formed great celestial spheres of light which contained the frequencies and geometric patterns of light from the dimensions in which they reside. Their sons of light contained all the virtues, attributes, qualities and aspects of their home environment, as well as the wisdom, knowledge, and information that they wished to impart to humanity. Each of these great beings carries specific gifts and talents bestowed upon them directly from the heart/mind of the Supreme Creator, some of which have been made available to you via the pyramids of light you have created in the fifth dimension. These great light ships or cities of light are now firmly in place in the higher dimensions throughout your galaxy with a high concentration of these magnificent structures in many key places around your Earth. The portal openings of unlimited potential you have heard about, and have assisted in opening, are gateways to these cities of light whereby you can access all the magnificence they contain, and for the first time since you left your lofty home among the stars, you will be able to commune and interact with these phenomenal beings. Many cities and places on Earth have been and will be designated as light cities, whereby great ascension columns of light will radiate forth from the higher realms through your endeavors. People by the thousands are migrating to these cities, drawn there by an inexplicable drive or impulse. There are other places which have been designated as light stations, where centers of learning, healing and spiritual wisdom are being formed. Thousands of dear souls will be drawn to these places to gain knowledge, to be healed, and to join with their soul families or companions on the journey. They will take the seeds of new creation and wisdom back to their homes, and they will radiate these transforming frequencies from the realms of light to all those around them. We will now give you a more detailed overview of how awesome these cities of light are, what they contain, and their purpose. The light cities are huge spheres contained within and protected by a golden band of creator light. They incorporate graduated dimensional spheres, with each sphere being separated from the next by membranes of light. The central sphere contains a fraction of the diamond core essence of the Supreme Creator, and is the generating force field for each light city. The next concentric, interdimensional circle around the core sphere contains the vibrational essence of our Father/Mother God for this universe, and stored within that circle are the divine theme/plan/overview for this universe, along with the divine schematic for the future, which is now being actively radiated forth throughout all the universe's multidimensional levels, and especially to the Earth and its solar system. There is not space herein to explain in detail what each of the remaining dimensional levels consists of, therefore, suffice it to say that the cities of light contain a microcosm of this universe's dimensions 6 through 12, along with the overlighting radiance of the Supreme Creator as the central sun/core. Within each light city are representatives of the Elohim, the Creator Councils of 24, 12 and 9. There are representatives of the orders of Metatron, Michael, and Melchizedek, and also Creator's sons and daughters, who, in the future, will be the co-creator gods of new universes, galaxies, star systems, solar systems, and planets. There is a host of archangels and angelic beings in each light city, representatives from the divisions of the seraphim and the many other angelic orders. For many of you who have reached a certain level of enlightenment, your I Am presence has sent down a powerful aspect of your God Self into a light city nearest to you, so that it will be more easily accessible to you, as you visit and become acclimated to these wondrous cities of light via the many portals or gateways. As you are aware, the higher frequencies of light were showered down upon the Earth in greater and greater amounts until the harmonic convergence of 1987. At that time it was decided that the vibrational frequency patterns had reached a level whereby it would be much too chaotic for the Earth and humanity at large to attempt to integrate and process any higher frequency infusions. Therefore, a great clarion call went forth, and you, the slumbering star seed, began to awaken. You became what we called the transformers of light, the transducers and lightning rods of spirit, who breathed in the living light, sending it down into the core of your blessed planet to be mixed and melded with your Earth's essence before radiating it out into the world via your heart chakra/solar power center. Through your pure intentions, without even knowing the details or scientific reasoning behind what your higher self was guiding you to do, you, the light workers, began to spread and build the crystalline grid of light around the world, firmly anchoring it to the ancient established grids and ley lines beneath the earth. You are also the ones who have traveled the world, visiting the sacred sites and the important power spots under the guidance of Spirit, as you assisted in the activation of many of the great, semi-dormant, sentient crystalline structures deep within the earth. You have anchored, activated, and been empowered by many of the record-keeper crystals and rocks, and have had some starseed activations of your own, as well as recapturing memories of some of your most important lifetimes on planet Earth. Now it is time for your next assignment, beloveds. It is you, the warriors of light, who must move up the ascension column, which contains a double helix spiral of light, whereby you may gain access to the outermost sphere of a light city. The right, clockwise spiral will take you up to the light city, and the left, counterclockwise spiral will bring you back down into your earthly plane. However, each time you visit a light city, you will integrate and bring back to Earth a little more of the refined frequencies of light containing the divine blueprint for the future of humanity and the Earth. You will also gain access to the vibrational pattern of your perfected vessel of light, as you strive to return to the health, vitality, and longevity you were originally designed to enjoy. The portals are now open, but you must rise up and enter, for this great gift of radiant light is only accessible to those who are firmly on the path of ascension, and are capable of being baptized in the living light of new creation. Have no fear, beloveds, for just as an acolyte in an ashram or in a school of initiation, you must slowly work your way through the different levels of awareness. The key to each higher dimensional inner sanctum is vibrational, each one more refined and exquisite than the last. If you have been reading our messages over the past years, and have made an effort to integrate even a small portion of our teachings, you are ready to be a part of this grand mission and to enter a city of light. If you still have doubts, go into your pyramid of light and lie on the crystal table therein. Ask your angelic friends to assist you in harmonizing your frequency patterns both within and without, and then while in a meditative state, with pure intention, envision the double helix spiral of light. See yourself being lifted up the spiral on the right and allow your higher self to orchestrate your journey into the light city. Do not place any conditions on your journey or expect a certain outcome. Allow Spirit to be your guide and you will not be led astray. You will be infused with the appropriate amount of Creator light, as much as you can integrate, process and project out into the world. No more, no less. Gradually, you, the ascending star seed of new creation, will move further and further into the inner sanctum of light as you bring more and more of the rarefied light of the Creator, and the divine schematic of the future back to earth with you. As has been said many times, as you are lifted up, so is the earth and all its inhabitants. That is why we are urging you, the messengers, light workers and earth keepers around the world, to gather together in order to access these cities of light, and synergistically anchor these ascension portals on earth. We will focus on major portals at first, those which are attuned to strategic power points around the earth, so that the ancient grids and ley lines can merge with the crystalline grid which is the new power grid overlay for the ascension of the earth and humanity. Eventually, every area on earth will be plugged into this power source of ascension. Follow the nudgings of your heart/soul, beloveds, and you will be guided as to the part you have to play in this grand unfolding drama. Any positive endeavor, no matter how small, will be added to the whole, as we march forward together into the glorious new age. I am ever near to guide and protect you. I am Archangel Michael.